Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be if I leave?
Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to walk you through everything I ate yesterday for breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and dessert. Realistic and healthy. Yes, these meals are realistic and they're healthy, but there's definitely some wiggle room. You'll see with my dessert how I have some fun while maintaining my weight loss. I definitely like to have some fun within my healthy lifestyle. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Alexis. I'm a certified nutritionist and weight loss specialist. All I want to do is just share my wealth of knowledge that I have on health topics, my tips, my tricks for weight loss, maintaining your weight loss, and just overall fun. I hope these What I Eat in a Day videos will inspire you to enjoy your meals, give you some guidance along the way as far as how you should spread out your meals for the day. I don't believe in grazing. I believe in eating a fair amount at each time that you sit to eat, like you'll see, and it'll allow me to really feel satiated, which just means satisfied, so I don't have to start picking and grazing and eating unwanted snacks. There's definitely something to be said about snacking throughout the day, never really feeling satisfied or full, that affecting your blood sugar, but that's for another video. Today, I really just want to show you how you can make really well-balanced meals that taste delicious really quick. I'm a mom. I also have a full-time job of coaching clients. I don't have the time to really make these like long-winded meals. Sometimes I like to play around in the kitchen, but for the most part, I want fast, I want easy, I want delicious, and I definitely want to maintain lifestyle that allows me to eat a lot of food for not a lot of calories. So pack a lot of nutrients in, right? Nutrient dense, give me focus, gives me some energy throughout the day. They also allow me to stay within a calorie range that fits my body, fits my weight loss. So I was never able to really maintain my physique when I was younger. I thought I had to just eat less calories and exercise more, but that is so not the case. It really comes down to balancing out what you're eating, balancing out your proteins, your fats, your carbohydrates at each meal, really loving food and having a good relationship with food, really staying away from a ton of processed foods. There is room for processed foods, but they just don't keep you full. And satiety really is key to weight loss and maintaining your weight loss efforts. Today, I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to show you that I made. So in this video, you're going to see for breakfast, I had an egg wrap with a side salad. Lunch was a take on a Southwestern chicken salad. A snack was my yogurt bowl that I've really become in love with these days. And dinner, we had my delicious grilled chicken. And dinner was super easy to put together, but so flavorful and packed a ton of veggies. That's really what we want. We want to get full on vegetables, but we want them to taste delicious. So I did that with spinach as one of my sides and sort of like a take on faux fried rice, but I used cabbage instead of rice. And then I did some grilled chicken strips that you'll see I used chicken tenders on a really hot skillet, so it makes a very nice crispy outside to the chicken, which is delicious. And I definitely use butter when I cook. I'm not afraid to use butter. And then you'll see for dessert, I have some light ice cream on top of a chocolate chip gluten-free muffin. Those are delicious. I will get to those at the end. So let's get started. Let me show you how I prepare everything, and hopefully you'll see that it's really easy to eat healthy, but also eat delicious. And if you have weight to lose, I got you. Let's get going with breakfast. So let's start with breakfast. Why do I like starting with a mixed green salad? Because it fills me up. It adds bulk to the meal for few calories. So when you hear people say high volume, low calories for a weight loss deficit, that's what it means. It means eating something that is really going to feel like it's a lot of food, but it's probably high water, low sugar content like lettuce leaves. But these red and green leaf lettuce, I think it's so flavorful. I like to use aged balsamic vinegar, some mixed salt, and the Frankie's olive oil I am loving. So I mix that together, shake it up, of course. And then for the egg wrap, I just have some liquid egg whites, which is so easy to get a carton of egg whites. And then some turkey. I like smoked turkey or mesquite turkey. I think it's so good. And then I basically fold it into itself as it's cooking. And I like to get a nice crispy edge, so I kind of pat it down a little bit longer. And then I love these extreme wellness wraps for the fiber content. Fiber helps helps you stay fuller longer. It helps slow down digestion. So if you have bread that is just pure refined carbohydrates like white bread, it's not going to keep you as full for long. So you want to make sure that you are having any kind of bread source that has some fiber in it. So I like to use this like mallet or weight to push everything down and create a nice crust on the wrap. That's what I did. And then after that was finished, and for my snack, I so enjoy this time of the day because I feel snack is really so important, especially if you're someone that's a nighttime eater. So if that's you, try to add some protein to your snack. That's why I really enjoy having a yogurt bowl. Non-fat Greek yogurt has a ton of protein in it, and I make it so delicious. So I measure out about a cup of non-fat yogurt, and then I add some frozen blueberries. And to spice it up, I add a little bit of sugar-free Jell-O cheesecake pudding mix. It adds a ton of flavor for like 9 calories, and it also adds a ton of thickness that really makes this decadent and rich tasting. And then I add some frozen blueberries to a bowl. I'll never buy like regular blueberries because I love when frozen blueberries are warmed up in the microwave. They just get this really nice syrupy consistency. And then I added sugar-free chocolate, peanut butter, and white chocolate chips. I have it always in a canister that I just, go for, and I like those 3 flavors together. And then it really is just such a delicious snack. It also feels like it's almost like dessert. So those cravings that you have for something sweet in the afternoon, they really are crushed with this kind of a snack, but you're not going over your calories and you're not sending your blood sugar totally out of whack. You're not going over your calories with this. You're not going to feel a blood sugar drop, or you're not going to feel like you're constantly craving more sweets after this. This is just a really nice way of getting your sweets in before dinner in a really healthy way. Next up, I loved lunch. Lunch to me felt decadent, it felt sinful, but it was really low in calories, but hit all of my cravings for fried chicken or chicken nuggets. Sometimes I love like a chicken nugget and ketchup. There's like nothing better. I have found that Kid Fresh really has a great calorie per nugget. You could have like 5 or 6 of them for 130 calories, which is really not that bad. And so I like to air fry them and basically make a big salad that feels like I'm eating bar food, so to speak, but it's really just a nice big salad. And of course, I put it on a huge bed of lettuce. I eat one of those full containers just for myself of red and green leaf lettuce. It's a lot of food. It takes me a while to eat, and I love it. So I added onion, I added corn, and it just felt delicious and special, and probably one of my favorite meals. And sometimes you just want to feel like your middle of the day is special, and sometimes you just want to feel like drinking your drink out of a wine glass. Make it special, make it festive. And so I added my Zevia, I love the cream soda flavor, to a wine glass with ice, and it just feels like you're having a party for lunch. Okay, let's get to dinner. It's so hard to sometimes figure out what you're gonna have. I do like to plan out my meals ahead of the week, but tonight I really didn't have that opportunity. I wasn't sure what we were going to have, but I knew that we had frozen spinach in the freezer, and what you can do with sauces is just taking a vegetable and you elevate it completely, and we want to get our vegetables in. It's very important for us to feel good, feel nourished, and feel full. So I took a whole box of frozen spinach, I think it was like a 12-ounce box, and I just heated it up over the stovetop. And then I added tikka masala sauce. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so I apologize. And I just added it to the spinach, and it just had such a delicious flavor profile. I love using tikka masala sauce, especially because it's really not high in sodium, not high in calories. It's like 40 calories for about a half of a cup. So this was a really nice addition. It adds a punch of flavor without a ton of calories that are going to interfere with being in a calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight. Adding flavor to your meals is so important for the fullness factor. So I love adding sauces to my vegetables. I also love having fried rice in the form of cabbage. I cut up a cabbage at the beginning of the week and I pulse it, and it almost is like rice consistency, but it's cabbage. And when cabbage cooks down on the stovetop, it almost caramelizes and gets really sweet. So I love it. And then I add some liquid egg whites to that with a little sugar-free sauce from G. Hughes. I love the G. Hughes sugar. It's a sugar-free orange marinade that is so good. And this is just another great addition to my dinner, packing it with a ton of vegetables, but you don't feel like, oh, I need to eat another piece of steamed broccoli, right? We've elevated our vegetables, we've made them fun, and we've made it a little bit more exciting and delicious. And then the protein for the meal are chicken tenders, which I really love to season with salt, garlic powder, and paprika. And then I mix it all up and I put it on a really hot cast iron skillet pan. Yes, with butter. I love using butter in a cast iron. Your protein gets so flavorful. It's just so delicious and nice and crispy without frying it up. So it's just such a great way to cook your protein. And dessert gets like a round of applause. It is so delicious. It makes me feel like I'm eating something really naughty, but it's not. And it's light ice cream, which Nick's light ice cream literally tastes like Ben & Jerry's, but for half the calories, sometimes even more than half of the calories. So if I can save calories on my dessert and have it feel delicious and decadent, I'm gonna do it. So I had a scoop of Nick's ice cream on top of a gluten-free muffin. I get these muffins from the Smart Baking Company. It's like 100 calories. Look at all the chocolate chips in there. I just love it. And it really makes me feel like I am having the dessert of my dreams. And this whole thing came out to like 140 calories, which isn't a lot. And it also just packed a ton of flavor. I like that it's gluten-free in case you have a gluten allergy or sensitivity. And even if you don't, these are just delicious. So if you want to order them, I have the link below. I think you get 10% off when you order. And I would really recommend that you find something, whether it's these muffins or just something that is a decadent, rich, something easy and quick to have as like a dessert option for you. I love the nutrition facts on these, but find whatever you can that's going to make you feel like you're eating something that you would have said no to in the past because you're dieting, but now you can just say yes. I really hoped you like this full day of eating. As you can see, I really like leading a healthy lifestyle, but I like to be realistic and I like to honor my cravings when I can. Hopefully this inspired you to make some new dishes this week, and it really showed you that you can stay in a calorie deficit. You can lose weight by eating the foods that you love. And if you like this, if you could show your support by subscribing to my channel, I would so appreciate it, and I can make more of this content for you, which I am really enjoying. See you next time.